Hello viewers, welcome to the Millionaire Mindset video. Today I want to share with you 5 powerful lessons that changing my life, and if you follow those principles, it will change your life as well. Let's deep dive. First lesson is called self-discipline is the key for success. Self-discipline is the commitment you do with yourself. I used to think motivation is the key for success, but then later I realized motivation fade. Only for example, if I used to wake up early in the morning, do my morning prayer, and I always failed. And as when I make decision with myself, no more. This is my commitment to myself that I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, and at the time it is working for me, and that is called self-discipline. Whenever you commit yourself that you don't want to do that and you stop doing it, it's called self-discipline. For example, if you have a food habit, if you think, oh, I don't want to have any more sugar, then it's commitment to you, and somebody bring you beautiful cake and you say no. It's not, you should not say to the cake no, you say no to the against your self-discipline. And the self-discipline is the key for anything you want to achieve in your life. Okay, so if you're master of self-discipline, you will be master on achieving things in your life. Self-discipline is like a muscles. The you born, if you build it up, this self-discipline principle, it's make you more stronger person. And always remember, by controlling your self-discipline principles, it not only controlling your habits, it will control your future. So if you control your self-discipline to control your habits, you actually take the control of your future. So that's like a super important for our life, to have a self-discipline. So now go and think what you want to achieve in your life, what things you want to avoid, and make commitment with yourself, written down in a piece of paper with the dates that, okay, this day onwards I have committed myself, this task I will not do anymore. If you're on the social media, you spend 2 hours, tell them, okay, from now on I'm going to spend 20 minutes, and this is a commitment with me. I don't give a shit what other people saying. I don't know about the world. I don't know about them. I forget to wish their birthday. It's none of my business. My commitment only 20 minutes. If it's fair to be spending on time social media, that's it. Whatever I'm gonna do, that whenever the timer finish, I come out and do something else. So this could be one of the practical example of the self-discipline. Next, talk about the self-responsibility. Self-responsibility. I just want to tell you, if you can remember, when you were kids, we always depended on parents, right? I can't work. My dad, my mom help me to work. I can't feed. They feed me, right? Whenever we grown up, we have a dependent mentality, that we depended on someone. That's the naturally, that's the way we grow up. So it's not we our actually real fault that sometimes we don't want to take the responsibility. It's the way we grow up, our childhood comes up, that we always depended on others. And what happened, whenever you become adult, you try to be use the same principle, that you want to be dependent on somebody else, and what you do is you start blaming others, like, oh, I have not enough money because my tax too high. This means I'm not taking the responsibilities, I'm blaming others, so I'm depending on government. I say, like, I don't want to have a good future planning because government will look after me, so I'll be dependent on them. How this come up? Because in the early childhood time, we were dependent on the parents, and that mentally stay with us. But you need to come out from your some on the dependent mentality to the responsible, to be self-responsible mentality. The self-responsibility is like, I'm responsible for my, if I am not healthy, I am responsible that I'm not healthy. I need to change my food habit to be healthy. If I don't do exercise and I am looks like a little bit different than what shape should be, then it's my responsibility. It's not somebody else. It's not like, oh, food is poisoning. I have no time for the exercise. I'm too busy with the kids. It's all excuse, right? You take the responsibility. I am responsible for my life. Anything happened to me, I'm responsible. This is called self-responsibility. Now think about that. If you are want to be earned, if you think you're not happy with your income and you blaming, oh, I don't earn enough money, that's is you blaming somebody. You just like, okay, I'm responsible whatever I am earning, and what I need to earn is I'm going to take the responsibility to earn that much money. Do I have to do any side hustle? Do I have to learn new skill? Do I have to do another business, or do I have to do two jobs to earn that one? Then do it. It's your responsibility to do things you need to, the activity you need to do to achieve what you want to achieve on your life. And not somebody will not gonna come and give you, oh, and look after you because you are not key. So grown up with grown up mentality. So as soon as you take the responsibilities, you become mature. Other example, the self responsibility is like on relationship. Sometimes we think, oh, my partner is not good enough, my partner always angry, my partner not behave with me. As soon as you're talking about that, you don't take the responsibilities, you blaming games, you start playing the blaming game. From today, start writing in a piece of paper, I'm not going to blaming anybody, I'm not blaming my partner, I'm not blaming my kids, I'm not blaming anyone for what happened to the relationship. I'm take the responsibility, I will work on it and improve on it. So the relationship, you will see is going to be improved on it. Instead of blaming other, take some action on it, and what can we do to improve on it. If some of my behavior making her upset, then just remove it, discipline. These kinds of behavior I shouldn't do. If I spend too much time and I'm not spending time with my partner, my wife, my kids, then definitely the relationship will be also right. Instead of removing bad habits, if I'm blaming them, nothing gonna happen. So think deeply, what are you doing on your life? I'm responsible for my activity. Take self responsibility. Now number three is always my favorite, is called goal with purpose. I have been talking about the goals in your life. You need to have a goals, but today I want to share to you the goals. You have to have goals with purpose. For example, if I want to say, okay, I want to have $10,000 income every month, right? That's just doesn't gonna be good enough for you to drive that to achieve the $10,000. If you say like, okay, I want the $10,000 money, that way I can look after my family, I can provide nice food for my kids, I can have a nice accommodation for my family. You can see you feel more powers on it, right? If you think, okay, if I have $10,000, I will contribute $1,000 to the poor peoples, and then I'm gonna look after five families who is very poor. With that money, it gonna give you a lot more powerful energy to achieve your goals. So, and always you need to have a goals in your life. If we like, for I can give you an example how goals work. Like, for example, if you have a beautiful boat and you are driving in the sea, and that sea, you're just driving in the sea from here to there, have no goals where you want to be ended, right? Then you could better end up at the place you started, because you have no goals in there. So same things in there in your life. If you don't have goals where you want to go, what you want to achieve, then you're not gonna grow, because you don't know what to find for to go there. So you need to have a goals with purpose, and then work on your goals to achieve that one. Again, activity. Number four is one of the most favorite, is called any skills. Trust me, this is new to me. Even 30 days before, I even was not thinking that way. Like, anything you don't know, you can learn it. And like, I was worried about like a lot of things. I don't know how to do this. Once I have this skills, like this lesson, when I have this lesson, any skills is learnable. Now any challenge you bring to me, I it always comes to my mind. I can learn if I don't know how to do it. Anything, any learnable. So this is transforming my life. So this is will be the most favorite of this five one. Please put a comment down which one is your favorite out of this five. Number fifth is spiritual, and it's work for everybody. The number fifth is contribution and grow. If you want to grow further, first things you need to contribute. The more you contribute, the more you're gonna grow. So if you have a $10 and you give $1 to the peoples who need it, you will get more money. To you're gonna get, then your income will be $12, $13, $15, or maybe $20. So that's the principle. The more you contribute, the more you give it to the people, the more you're gonna grow. One of the reasons my video is, I want to contribute. I want to contribute for you guys to grow. It will be like a very, very satisfactory for me if anybody comes maybe 6 months later and say like, okay, because of you, I changed my life. That's it. That will be fantastic. Contribution and grow is spiritual, and that's work for everybody. I cannot give you any specific example, because as I say, like, you cannot see, like, if I have $100 and if I give you somebody $20, that I suddenly gonna grow. It's not. But how does it work is go contribution. If you contribute for the people, you automatically grow. The nature will give you more, the creator will give you more. So everybody wants to grow further. If you don't contribute for the positiveness, you're not gonna grow. 100% sure. So this is spiritual but super powerful contribution. If you do good things for the people, good things comes to you. It's like a energy. If you do good things, you're gonna get a good energy, and because of good energy, you're gonna do more things, and you're gonna get a reward for it. Same things, if you are talking behind with people, if you are thinking negatively for others, it will bring in negative energy and you're gonna go down. So always Remember, contribution and grow. Try to do something for you. If you know only two things, and if you think those two things can help somebody else, please just tell them. But whenever you tell them, the way you have to tell that, they don't feel that you're teaching people to have the body language, that your expression, that you want to help them. Sometimes could be people misrepresent you, but again, this is learnable. We can learn how to represent ourselves. That way people can learn from us. So, if you follow these five principles, you will be different person from now. So don't waste your time. Write these five principles in a piece of paper, little piece of paper, like these books or in the notes. And always remember, put your hands down. So like a five principle. If you do any activity, is that comes with my disciplinary action. If not, I can't do that because this is against my discipline. Yeah, am I talking that if I talking somebody, is it I'm taking the responsibility? Am I taking the responsibility for my family? Am I taking the responsibility for the relationship? Do I have a goals where I want to go and where I want to go? Any challenge comes up is learnable skill. What I have a gap in there, I'm gonna learn. And then when I grow, when I have something, I'm gonna contribute and I'm gonna grow with others. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you think this can help your friends, please share. And again, this could be also your contribution for them. So let's help bring in the positive energy, positive environment, and let's help each other to grow. Thank you so much.